I'll tell you what, Travis Kelce might take a knee on Sunday night and propose to Taylor Swift because he's got a real one. If she shows up to watch a Bears game one week and a Jets game the next,
she's not coming out. She's not showing
That's the report. Reports, there are legitimate NFL insiders breaking the whereabouts
Security
of Taylor
is
Swift.
prepping for her.
Exactly. They got to give a heads up. She's coming. She's going to be at MetLife on Sunday night. That is a committed significant other.
I don't know if I'm buying that, Hayes.
No?
Even if she shows up, and again, this is not my forte, relationships and that sort of thing. But just listening to the conversation, I caught a couple of clips of Kelce on the podcast there.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really. I'm assuming Travis. We got drafted the same year as 33. I'm assuming. The way he's chatting about her, that's not really what a 33-year-old talks like their significant other or they're dating.
I see.
Especially not it seems to me a little cringe.
It is a little bit because it's so public, but you can't. There's nothing you can hide when you're dealing with Taylor Swift. You're in a different stratosphere
at
that point.
Combos though where they're both kind of like, hey, let's lightly hang out, whatever that means. And for him off the field and her, I don't know if you'd call it off the music industry.
Off the stage,
the stage, there it is. Career, it's a good thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think this is more of a business deal?
No, I think there's some legitimacy behind it, but I do think there's a building block. Listen, Kelce, everyone's seeing the amount of people buying his jersey. He's added 500,000 Instagram followers in a week.
Okay.
His podcast, the number one pod on Apple.
I get that. The Jersey one, hear me on this. I saw that. I get the podcast.
Does he make money on that?
Yeah, you do get some.
Oh, that's pretty good.
But where I get confused is who is buying these jerseys? So, this is where my head goes. Are all of these Taylor Swift fans going and being like, now we need a Travis Kelce jersey? I find that hard to believe.
Mm-hmm.
I want to circle back and figure out what a light hangout is. I've never heard the term, and I want to get it defined.
I know what it is. I know what it is. It's a casual, that's a college hangout. I don't know. You hang out, you Netflix and chill type of thing. Maybe there's a hookup, maybe not. Mm-hmm. But it's not, hey, we're in a relationship. It's just a casual chill. That's what people in college do. And I never went to college, right?
I don't think you can ease into a relationship, though, with Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce. These aren't normal people. I don't know. I think there's got to be security around all the time. They're flying all over the world. My point is, she went to see a Bears game last week and a Jets game. She's going to watch Justin Fields and follow that up with a shot of Zach Wilson.
Yeah,
that's a commitment, man.
That's the NFL not putting their best foot forward.
They got to flex these games. It's going to be painful too if the Chiefs blow out the Jets. Collinsworth's going to be talking about Taylor Swift and Tarico.
But why would you flex it, though? Didn't I read that 24 million people watched that game the other night?
That's
all Swifties or whatever. Why would you flex that? If anything, it's these are going to be dumpster fire games. Taylor Swift is there. She just saved our ratings.
That's actually a great point.
Are you telling me that Swifties are tuning in?
Yes.
To just get a peek of her in the press box?
Yes, that is fact. Noodles is right. The Chiefs-Bears game, which was in the 4 o'clock window, which is historically, that's a big window for ratings, it had 24, 25 million people, and it was the highest rated game of the week, and women ages 12 to 49 was skyrocketing. It was off the charts how many women were watching.
I saw that. So are these the people buying the jersey?
Possibly.
I refuse to believe that a grown man is I'm buying this guy's jersey because he's dating Taylor Swift.
I can't imagine that either.
There is a few of those.
Possibly. But you're right, though, Noodles. It's actually a great point that I think the NFL and NBC would flex this game into Sunday Night Football if they knew she was going. Even with Zach Wilson hurt, if Mahomes was hurt, they'd flex it into primetime because she's there. That's how big Taylor Swift is.
Her effect, and she's bigger than him. No doubt about it. It's not even close. But
not
it's
even close, dude.
But it just, this is Elvis in the building. This is Michael Jackson. This is the modern day. So they are going to have to wheel her in a popcorn truck or whatever they did the other day, the gimp in the box. That's really what it was. They stuffed her in a box and wheeled her in because of security. So the NFL must be elated
This is
she's
huge
there.
news. Goodell will find his way there. I guarantee you. Goodell will be sniffing around. He'll be there'll be a ton of hangers on. I wonder if Joe Namath will be kicking around. Joe might try to knock on that
He
door.
will not be allowed to be served whatsoever.
He'll get the fur coat out again.